episode here on my channel. My name is Chaosmole, and in today's gaming news, I have a bad news for everyone who was looking forward to Daybreak's Marvel MMORPG, which was created by the DC Universe Online devs. Because just a few weeks ago, NetEase announced that Jack Emmert was heading up a new NetEase studio called Jackalope Games. And a lot of people wondered about that because Jack Emmert was the head of the studio which would actually work on the Marvel MMORPG, and people were like, wait, the head of the studio just left? Why? That's weird. Well, as it stands today, unfortunately, the reason for all of this is that EG7, which is also the owner of Daybreak and all the other studios, announced it will be discontinuing the development of the Marvel project at Daybreak Games based on the re-evaluation of the development risk profile, size of investment, and the long-term product portfolio strategy for the group. The board has decided to change the development priorities and reallocate resources within the group to focus on alternative long-term projects. The company had planned to invest more than 500 million Swedish kronen in the Marvel project over the next 3 years. The company will now diversify this investment across multiple smaller size projects within the group, including the previously announced major upgrade to the Lord of the Rings Online and DC Universe Online, and new game opportunities for our first party original IPs, which is probably EverQuest. Along with this reallocation, the company expects a write-down of approximately 230 SEK million, 230 million in project-related assets in the Q2 of 2022, as one of the long-term investment changes to the Marvel project plan will not impact near to medium-term revenues and profits other than the balance sheet and the impact related to the write-down. So again, they are making still a lot of money, but they just decided that apparently the risk for a Marvel MMORPG is just too high. And I really wonder like what the thinking behind is. So we knew about this project since November last year. And from what we have heard, it sounded a bit like DC Universe Online, but Marvel? So it's like, okay, kind of interesting. But I have to say, man, the amount of Daybreak games which were in development and then didn't release is becoming more and more staggering, I sometimes feel. I know previously Sony Online Entertainment, now Daybreak Games, they're not really the same anymore. They have the IPs, but basically most of the people who worked at the company back in the day just left. And they also swapped out the owner 2 times. At least EG7 seems to be an owner who kind of cares for the portfolio. The previous owner, which was super shady, and I think they have still like multiple lawsuits or something going against them. Didn't really help. But it's still unfortunate that we will not see a Marvel MMORPG. And well, now we might actually see some improvements to the other Daybreak games, plus maybe a good EverQuest 3 at some point. Who knows? I'm not holding my breath. But yeah, if you were looking forward to a Marvel MMORPG by Daybreak Studios, then that is unfortunately not the case anymore. And they will use the money for other stuff. With that said, this is already the end of the news. And I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, then I would appreciate if you might leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, you want to see more gaming news, reaction videos, tons of reaction videos are coming because June is like E3. I know E3 is not really a thing, but there will still be tons of games announcements, and you will also find all the reactions to those announcements on my channel. So if you enjoy all of that, and also I'm doing guides to V Rising and some other stuff like Lost Ark, I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe. If you ever want to catch me live, you could do so from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 a.m. ET, which is 2 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Central European time, over at trovo.live/Chaosmole. Besides, Chaosmole. Besides of Friday, there we are on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and see you next time. Bye bye.